Yes.
Okay, so this is the ECC version. Okay, this is a offline server. So for offline server, you can see this is installed in a VMware. Okay, so this is basically a VMware. So here the SAP server is there. Okay, inside this the SAP server is there, and we are connecting through the SAP logon. Okay, so this is the SAP logon. We are logging in through the SAP logon pad. Okay, basically for the offline server, you need to have at least 300 to 400 GB open space should be there in your laptop or desktop, whatever you are using. You minimum need to have that much of open storage. Okay, because you need to have a like this server will take some space. So if we go here, so here you can see this is around 200 GB. Okay, so this is around 200 GB, you can see. So that much of server space you need to have. Server means that is a database, okay, where everything will be there, like all of the data settings will be there, and whatever things you will be doing in the system, that will be also saved in that space. Okay, so that is basically the offline server. So for offline server, minimum 300 GB open space needs to be there. And this is a online server. For this one, you don't need any space. So this is only a GUI which you are using. Okay, it is connected to a server which you are using, but the database will be there at the server provider. Okay, who is providing you the server, database will be at their side. Okay, so you don't need any space, directly you can use it. You can install the SAP software, and you can get the, like, here if we see, we can have, okay, so here we have some let's say this application server address we will be having. This will be provided by the server provider, and we will be connecting to this application server, and we can use it directly. No other things are required. Okay, so directly if we have that link, we can have a access. Okay, and now if you see both of the screen, you can see this is the online screen. Okay, if we minimize the favorites, so you can see this is the online screen. Okay, and this is the offline screen. Okay, so both of the things are similar. Okay, right now both of the things are similar. So this is basically ECC, and this is 1909 version. Okay, how you can see the version? So you can go to the system, you can go to status. Okay, so here you can see component version is ECC 6.0. Okay, here you can see ECC version 6.0. Okay, database, here you can see Oracle system, means for ECC Oracle database is there. So this database we are using, this is a Oracle. Just for your information, there is nothing such you need to know from here. Okay, this is how you can see the version. Okay, this is ECC 6.0. If we go here, you can go to system, status. So here you can see this is the product version. If you click on this one, details, so here you can see installed versions. So here you can see SAP S4HANA on premise 1909. Okay, this is the version 1909 we are using. So currently there is 23 um, 2023 version is there. Okay, 2023, 2024 is going to come. So 2023 version is the latest one. Okay, we are using the 1909. It is from the um like 2019. It is from the 2019. Okay, so now what are the differences? So based on the versions, there might be some changes. Just hold on a second. So based on the versions, there might be some changes in the GUI front screen. Okay, there might be some changes. But if you are using the classic version, everywhere it will be same. Okay, so you can see both of the things are having the similar kind of fields. Okay, so here only you can see there is one cross application components is there, because this is S4 HANA. There are some cross application components is there, and okay, we'll go inside one by one. Okay, so now what are the main things here you will be using or you need to know? Okay, so this is the SAP GUI screen. Okay, so in the SAP GUI screen, here in the top you can see this is the menu bar. Okay, this is the menu bar. So in the menu bar you can see the menu, edit, favorites, extra, system, help, these kind of things you can see from the menu bar. Okay, next one is, here you can see this is a command bar. Okay, so in the command bar you can give the commands over here. Okay, command means the T code you can enter here. Okay, you can see these are the T codes. Okay, these are the T code, you can enter the T code from here. Okay, you can just hit a T code. Let's say I'll be entering ME21N. This is a T code for purchase order creation. If I enter this one, like I write this one and hit enter, it will take me to the purchase order screen. So this is a create purchase order screen is there. Okay, so now this is the command bar. Now here there are some fields, some icons are important for you. First one is a save button. Here you can see there is a floppy button is there. So this is a save button. Okay, so either you can use the shortcut of Control S, where what you are using to save any kind of document. So same you can use the Control S function also, or you can use this option also. You can click this one and it will save you. Okay, so right now we are in the main screen, so that's why these buttons are showing as, let's say, grayed out. Okay, if we go to ME21, and so now you can see everything is showing populating over here. So first thing is save button. Here you can see this is the save button. So once you are entering everything, you can save through this button, or you can use Control S. You can see Control S is showing. Okay, so now next one is back button. Okay, so you are in here, so you can click on back. It will take you to the back screen. Okay, so now you are in a back screen. So now next one is if you are going to exit. Okay, so you can click on here. Okay, now you can exit. On now the main, from the main screen, if you click on exit, it will ask you for log off. Okay, it will ask you for log off. So now this is the exit. Now next one is, this is the cancel button. Just one second. Okay, so this is the cancel button. So let's say you have entered something, now you don't want to execute that one, or you don't want to proceed for that transaction, you can click on cancel and it will cancel the transaction. Okay, so that is for cancel. Okay, don't without saving you can cancel. So it will ask if you have something entered over there, it will ask you if you want to save that, save those kind of thing. You can click on no and you can exit. Okay, this is the exit button. So these four are very important. You will be using these four buttons frequently. Okay, these four buttons you will be using the frequently. Next one, this is for the print button. Okay, this is not important for right now, not important. This will be, we will be looking into it in later. So this is the find button. Okay, if you want to find something from the screen, you can find it through here. Okay, so you can click on find. You can enter, let's say, any kind of technical name or any kind of text. You can find it from here. Next one is find next. Okay, same thing, you can find it from here. So basically this is the advanced button and this is the standard find. Okay, now this one, basically whenever you are using, like, you are in a screen and there are multiple, let's say, pages are there. Okay, like your let's say you are having in the any kind of documents are there you are having multiple, let's say, multiple pages you are having. Let's take an example. Let's say there is a contract is there. In the contract there are hundred or thousands of materials are there. Okay, so in one screen there will be some limited things will be showing. Okay, so for that one, with these four buttons you can navigate between the screens. Okay, so you can go to the first page, here you can go to the last page, here you can scroll between the pages. Okay, this is the up, this is the down, you can scroll between the pages. So this is for the scrolling between the pages. Okay, so most of the time if there is a multiple pages are there, so by the mouse or by the keyboard you will not be able to navigate. So basically you can navigate through these buttons. Okay, so these are the four buttons. Next one is a new session. So we are here, you can see we are in a page. Okay, let's say we are in ME21N. Okay, I am in a page. Okay, now I want to open a new page. What I can do, I can click on this, it will create a new session for me. Okay, now you can see there is a new page has been opened. Okay, and now let's say, now let's say in this screen, I want to find out some information on some fields. Okay, let's say there are multiple fields are there. I don't know what is this material field, I don't know what is this PO quantity field, or I don't know what is the net price field, or I don't know the plant field. Okay, I don't know what is this field and what is the meaning of this field and how I can enter, like what needs to be entered in this field. Okay, if I don't know, what will I do? I will just click on this question mark button is there, or you can click on F1 button from your keyboard. If you click on F1, it will show you some documentation for this field. So we are in the plant field, so it will show you the information about the plant field. What information? Plant is which you produce for which to procure material or services. What is the use? You can enter either a number of the plants or part name. The system then finds the relevant plant or suggests the several plants to choose from you. Okay, example, you have created following plant 0001, 0002, 0003, 0004. If you enter SA, the system will suggest you plants in San Francisco, San Diego to choose from. Okay, this is the information. Now let's say you want to see what is the field name, like there will be some table, some field name will be there. Okay, so that is most important. This information for a new field that is required. If you want to know some information like the description or some information on the field, if you want to get the technical information of the field, you can click on this technical information button is there. Okay, there is a hammer and spanner button is there, so just click on over here. So it will show you the technical information. Technical information means the table name and the field name and the uh, like what is the data element, all the things you will be getting over from here. So sometimes this table are not a direct table. In the coming classes we will be looking into it, what is a table, what is a direct table, what is a structure table. So we will be looking into it. Okay, so basically you will be needing this field name. Okay, so this field name is very much required. So field name, whenever you are going to write a logic or whenever you are connecting with ABAP, they will be asking what is the field name, what is the table name, and what is the technical name, basically they will be asking. So you need to know these kind of things. Okay, so now this is about the information or F1 button. Okay, so now this is the command bar. Okay, now next one is this one is your, you can say, information bar, you can say your status bar or information bar, anything you can say, information bar you can say. So we are in the purchase order, so it is showing as create purchase order. It is showing you a information that where are you. Okay, let's say I will be going to, I'll be going to ME23 N23N. So this is a display purchase order button. Okay, here you can see this is the display purchase order. So here you can see in the information it is showing stock transfer order, means we have created a stock transfer order. This one is a stock transfer order. Here also you can see the selection order type is stock transfer order. What is the document number, created by whom? So this information you can get in the top of the screen. Okay, so this is the information you can get from the top of the screen. So this is the information bar. Okay, next one, here you can see there is some document overview. There are some let's say there will be, this is called easy access bar. Okay, so easy access bar. Okay, so this is also some options are there which you can use, so you can navigate between the buttons. So basically here you can see you can add other purchase order, means if you want to see any other purchase order you can click on over here. So based on the transaction there will be multiple like buttons here will be there which you can use to navigate between the screens of this stock transfer order or purchase order. You can get into the different screens through these things. Okay, so while we are progressing you will be able to know what are the buttons are here and how you can navigate or toggle between the screens. So let's say we'll go slash and let's say we'll go to M12. Now this is just for your information. Okay, so now here you can see there is some page, previous screen, next screen button is there. So you can navigate between the screens from here. If we click on here, so here you can see this is the vendor address screen is there. Now if I click on here, you can see vendor control screen is here. If I click on here, payment transactions are here. If I click on here, you can see the accounting informations are here. If I click on here, you can see the payment transactions accounting is here. Okay, so now this is the correspondence accounting. So here you can navigate between the screens. Okay, so this is basically you can navigate between the screens. So, and this is the main screen where all the informations will be there. And this is the status bar. Okay, this is basically the status bar. So once you are doing something, it will show you a status of that let's say document or status of that transaction, it will show you. Okay, so let's say I will be going MM02. Okay, so this is MM02 is basically okay. MM02 is basically change material master. Let's say I'll be entering any material master. Okay, I'll be going here. Okay, anything I'll be entering. So now let's say I'll be entering here gross weight as 10. Okay, let's say I'll be entering this one and I'll be saving this one. Either you can put Control S or you can click on here. Here in the below screen, you can see material 1287 has been changed. It is saying that it is changed. If you are creating some material master, it will show you material has been created. If you are saving some purchase order, it will show you purchase order has been created. Okay, so likewise it will give you some information. Let's say there is a status message is there, it will show you the status message also. Let's say there is some error message is there, it will show you some error message also. If there is any kind of warnings are there, it will show you the warnings over there. Okay, likewise while we are looking into the vendor, it was showing some of the warning over there that withholding tax was not there. Okay, so it will give you all of the information, system information you can get from here. Okay, now here you can see this is the system information, this is the client, this is the user, this is the program, this is the transaction, this is the response time, this is the interpretation time, this is the round or flushes. Okay, so these are also some point of time. This is for the information purpose, and this response time and interpretation time mostly it will be required if there is a system, let's say if it is taking more time, then the system is slow. We are using it in 290 second milliseconds, so it is kind of optimum. Okay, so round and trips are also one round. Okay, in one round it responded. If not in one round, let's say this will increase. Okay, if your system is not in optimal status, so this will increase. Okay, not for us, but if you're, let's say, in while you are working, if you are facing some of the system slowness or anything, you can check this times. Okay, response time, interpretation time, rounds, you can see. If you see a higher value, let's say 10,000 or 5,000 or more value, you can see, you can just ask the basic people like, this system is getting slow, please check why the system is not responding on time. Okay, just for your information, not much required. Okay, so this is the T code. So while we are using the screen, so you can just see this field. Okay, here you can just see I have selected this on the transaction. Okay, so on the transaction, you can see what are the T codes are there. This is the MM02. While we are going to XK01, FK01, you can find out like any transaction we are using, it will be showing over here. In the real time, if you want to see the transaction, it is also fine. But mostly in the real time, you will be selecting the client. Okay, why you should be selecting the client? Because here in the practice server, you are only using one client. There is no different clients are there, you are only using one client. But in the real time system, there will be multiple clients will be there. So sometime what happens, you are in multiple clients, so you are unable to know like in which client you are operating or which client you are working. So you might create some data in, let's say, in the wrong client, or in the let's say wrong client by mistake. So you need to put here as a client you need to put, so that while executing some of the transaction, you can know in which client you are working. Okay, so now we will be putting to the transaction. Okay, and now here you can see there is INS is here. Okay, so INS means insert. Okay, now if I change something over here, let's say I want to change, I will put 1387. It is changing. Okay, directly it is changing because I am inserting between the lines. Now there is one more button is there, OVR. Okay, here if the selection is OVR, now let's say I will be entering. Now here I'll be entering 1 2. It will not enter. It will override. Okay, so now here you can see 7. If I enter 8 over here, now it will override. Okay, so this is for the override. Okay, insert means if you want to change something, you can directly change it from here. Let's say I will change something, I'll put 3, and now you can see if I put 3, you can see it is overriding the existing one. Okay, if I click on insert, it will, okay, if I click on insert and if I change, it will change the number over there. Okay, it is changing directly. But if I click on override, so you have to write it down again. Okay, so as per your feasibility, or as per your, let's say, use, you can choose any of it. Okay, either INS, either OVR you can select. Okay, so these are basically in the screen or on the screen what you can use. Okay, now let's see some of the shortcuts which you can use or which will be useful while you are working in the system. Okay, now first thing here we can see slash n. Okay, slash n is there. What is a slash n? Slash n means a new screen, so same function as of this one. Okay, either you can create a new session or you can put a slash n. Okay, slash okay, sorry, not the same. So if you are clicking this one, it will create a new session, means a new page will open. But if you are clicking slash n over here, it will take you to the main screen. If I click on slash n and I hit enter, now you can see we come to main screen. Okay, now let's say I am in ME21N. Okay, I am in the purchase order screen. Now, if I want to go to the, let's say I have checked something on the purchase order. Now I want to check something in the material master, or I want to check something in the table level. Okay. Now here, if you click on MM01 or MM03, which is a material master transaction, material master display transaction. So if you click on enter, it will not take you any screen because you are already having one screen open. Now to go to that screen, okay. Now to go to that screen, you have to enter slash n mm03. If you click on this, if you enter this slash n and mm03, it will open the mm03 screen over here. Okay, we are in the purchase order screen, and removing this purchase order screen, it will open you a material master screen. Okay, just enter mm03. Now you can see on the same screen it is showing display material. Okay, if we see, this is the same screen, so we will remove the screen. Okay, now in the same screen you can see it is showing as mm03 or material display screen. Now you want to say, okay, I don't want to leave this screen, but I want to create a new screen where I can see this is the material master view screen is there. Let's say I will be opening a purchase order screen in a different screen. Okay, I want to open that transaction in a different screen. So what you can do, you can put slash o me21n. Now if you click on here, you can see this is the purchase order screen is there, and here you can see this is the material display screen is there. This screen is available, and you are opened a new transaction in a new screen. So slash o is for new transaction in a new screen, slash n is for new transaction in the same screen. Okay, understood? Able to understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so now if I want to, let's say I have multiple screen, now I want to close this screen. Okay, if I want to close this screen, I will put slash I. Okay, slash I. If I put slash I, you can see there is only one screen is there. Okay, one screen has been deleted or removed. Now, if I put the same slash I in the main screen, there is no other screen. This is the only one screen. If I put slash I over here, it will be asking you to log off. Okay, it will ask you to log off. So it is the same function of this log off. Okay, this either you can click on here or you can put slash I and it will ask you to log off. Okay, now if you are in a screen and you want to log off right away, you don't have to like save something or something, so you can put slash nex. Okay, slash nex, if you put, we are exited from the screen. Okay, so it is not asking you to save or anything. Directly you can get out of the screen. Okay, get out of the SAP. Okay, understood?
Yes.
Okay. So same functions are available in the SAP S4HANA also. Here one thing is added or one thing is there, that is the Fiori apps. So Fiori app you can access through a web based access. So now here if I put, there is a T code um, for the Fiori access. So that is, let's say, /n/ui2 slash FLP. If I enter this T code, it will take you to the web based screen. So in the web based screen also, so this is basically a Fiori app screen. Okay, you can navigate between the screens from here. This Fiori app is not properly built up, so that's why it is not showing anything. Okay, so basically this is a Fiori based screen. So normally if you come here, it will show you some tiles. Okay, tiles means some let's say some square type of buttons. It will show you with the different uh, let's say different transactions or different functionality. It will show you from here. Sometime I'll show you the um, like the Fury app I'll be showing you. But here also means currently in S4 HANA many people are using this Fury app. Okay, so you can use the Fury app also. So here you can find all apps, what are the applications are there, what are the transactions are there. You can find it over here, and you can customize it, and you can put many things in the home screen. So based on the, so basically this is more related to the end user people. Okay, now end user, they if they don't know the, let's say, T codes and all, they don't want to remember the T codes and all, you can customize the screen for them, and they can use it from directly from here. So it will show you here, it will show you on tiles like create purchase order, manage purchase order, or let's say change purchase order, or let's say create business partner, or let's say create material, or let's say create a contract. It will show you different tiles based on your customization. Okay, so that is basically your Fury apps. So this is all about our SAP screen and SAP usability, and that will be all for today. We will be connecting again on the Monday. Okay, if you have any doubt you can ask. Anyone having any questions? If not, then we will be closing session. So no questions. Okay, fine. So we'll be closing today's session, and we'll be connecting again on the Monday same time. Okay, so bye till then.